Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Let's Build. And I don't have a book for you guys yet. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of work that I'm doing. I will get the book for the second half of this video. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys the workings of the second map. Or not the second map, but the second puzzle that will be inside the room. So this will be one that uses the no AI switcher. So basically, here's what I'm thinking. We're going to have this here and the exact same thing on this side. And what this is going to do is kind of make the player have to work on timing and build like a little strategy almost. Very simple strategy, I would say. But let's take this up. Is that how far I went? One more. Okay. So basically what I was thinking is we have two mobs inside these tubes. And in these tubes there will be, sorry for the banging, I don't know what the hell that is. But in these tubes, we're gonna have to be able to detect if the mob is in the correct spot. So for instance, whoops. So for instance, we are going to have one mob here and one mob here. They're gonna bounce up, and if they reach, let's say, in the middle, then something needs to kind of signify it. We need some sort of light. So what we can do for the light is this. Okay. So when they are in the correct spot, these will light up. And when those light up is when the player needs to switch their AI to be frozen there. Now the thing is, one of them is already going to have no AI. So they need to be able to time it so that if the mob bounces up and then they switch it to no AI, and then they can make the other one bounce up at the same time that they reach the right spot, then those will get powered. So the way that we're going to signify, or yeah, I guess represent would be a good word, represent the correct spot, is by placing down some lime here. So I don't know how hard this will be, so we're going to give it a test try soon. Hopefully we can do this today. So basically the mob will be in there. We need to put down a pressure plate here. Stone pressure plate, redstone dust. Redstone dust goes in there and there. That works. Okay. Yep, that's fine. This still needs a thing right here. So redstone dust, and oh, I do not have my sticky piston. Sticky piston, slime block. What is a slime block? There we go. And then of course we cover this up and put a pressure plate. Perfect. Now let's put the glass back there. So what we need here is to summon two entities, and I'm not too sure what the entities should be just yet. So let's take a look at which entities we have here. We can do, we can do a chicken. Chicken might be nice because they kind of float down. So yeah, perhaps we'll do a chicken. So what we need to do is in this room here, we need to make it so that when they step on that pressure plate, this redstone also summons in everything that is needed for the room, and it gives the player the correct items, as well as place our little level detector guy, the one that's up there somewhere. Oh, I forget, we're pretty far away. Yeah, it brings our level detector over to here so that we know how, what level basically the player is at. But I just kind of wanted to show you guys this a little bit. I'm going to do just a tiny bit of work here. Hopefully I can get this done today, and I will be right back with you all. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. And it's a pretty serious one that I need to figure out, and hopefully you guys know the answer to as well. Okay, so we all know that I have the runes mechanic going on in here. So if I go like this, the sheet pops up, and then we can change its color, it changes the dye, and then it, yeah, all that good stuff. But let me get rid of this. But I have a problem. Let me just move out a little bit further. I think right here is good. Now I'm holding the dies and the sheep is not coming. Sheep not here. Why sheep no here? If I move around though, the sheep suddenly appears. So I hold it, no sheep. Move around, yes sheep. Which means if the player is in this map for instance, and they're like, okay, well, I need to switch their unfreeze and frozen, so they start right clicking, nothing's happening. Well, sheep's not here. Unless they move around a bit. Oh, now the sheep is here. Okay, cool. But here's something else that's interesting. Something that I don't really know how to explain. So we do /test for @e whose type equals sheep, whose name equals magic sheep, whose radius equals, let's just do 3 to be safe. It's not getting anything back because we're not holding the die, right? We're holding the die, and let's bring the sheep up. Okay, so now we have the sheep here, and it says found magic sheep. Now let me just clear the chat. Go like this. You know what, let me clear it better. F3D. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I have to retype the command. But now let's go ahead and bring or lift up the rune and type test for @e whose type equals sheep, whose name equals magic sheep, whose radius equals 3. Found magic sheep. Well, where's this magic sheep? It says the magic sheep is here within 3 radius. What? Where is this sheep? I don't know. I don't know. It's not underneath me, as you can see. Oh, not there, not around here, not up. Nowhere to be found, but if I do this again, you're gonna see 2 found magic sheep. I don't quite understand what is going on, but it's an issue. It's a pretty big issue, because that means once our map gets too far away from this area, we're not going to be able to use the runes anymore, unless we come up with a way to make it work better, to kind of make it more reliable. Now, what I was thinking, and I'm not too sure how much I like this idea, but what I was thinking was we have another entity, or you know what? Hold on, let's see. This is... okay, here's an idea. If we have a rune in our hand, then it teleports the sheep at our heads. If we don't have a rune in our hand, what if it just teleports the sheep like 10 blocks in the air so that we can't actually see or reach it or anything like that? and because it is invisible and it has no AI and it has no it's invulnerable and all that good stuff, because of those reasons it should not interact really with anything in the world except for like tripwires and other entities. So well, basically I guess it's going to interact with everything, it's just not going to get killed. So we have a problem. It's either we teleport him, this sheep, constantly around us and risk it ruining or getting in the way of some of our builds, or I don't know. That seems like it's the only option, but if you guys have another idea, I'd like to know, because I really like this rune system. I don't want to just get rid of it because it's not working for far away. I want to make it work for far away. Oh, I did have another idea. Maybe we teleport it to the level guy. So / scoreboard players set p level to 0. This guy. What if we teleport the sheep to this guy? And wherever this guy is, because he's always going to be at the current level, he'll be able to teleport to us easier. But I don't know if that's the problem. I really don't know. I don't know. I guess we can try one of those. I'll probably try it in between this episode and next episode. But yeah, it's gonna be a problem, I think. Also, I didn't have time to grab a book this episode. I apologize. I do always enjoy seeing the comments and reading through them, and there were a couple cool ideas. Mostly though, they were kind of ideas to implement new mechanics, but I don't want to get too many mechanics going. I think if I need anything, it would be more storyline and more frame ideas. I did add this orange frame, and what this orange frame does is it gives us, well, you see that little spark of fire there, it gives us fire resistance for 30 seconds, which means we'll be able to swim through lava and do all sorts of fiery type of stuff. We can work with blazes. That should be pretty fun. But I do really need to figure out that sheep problem, because that also means that I can't really work on any of these maps until it is fixed. So I'm going to try to fix that in between this episode and next episode. We won't work on any maps until then. But what I was thinking of doing is setting up that pickup mob mechanic that who was it that suggested that? It was pickup mobs. It was Blintleton. Blintleton had the idea of a rune that allows you to right click when near a mob and you pick them up, and they kind of just get lifted up over your head. So yeah, that's definitely a nice idea. Let's see here. What do you think kind of represents picking up? Let's see. What about the dies? Let's look at the dies. I do not see anything that kind of says up to me. We can always do yellow, I think. Whoa, let's get rid of the sheep. Yellow, that's in a good position. We can always change the texture. I don't know. But I think yellow would be fine. So we're gonna go with yellow. What we need to do for this is basically just teleport the mob above our head, so that when we walk around it just stays with us. It won't be very smooth. How are we gonna do this? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not too sure how make this happen, because teleporting is not very smooth. It's not instant. Meaning, if I walk this way, you will see it kind of like slowly catch up from a distance. For instance, see how we walk and it's not perfectly on our heads? He's like over there. He's not right in our head all the time. So it's not instant. It can't keep up with us. While we walk, I guess it's not too bad, but still not perfect. So I guess that's what we'll do though. I don't think there's any real other way to go about it. So let's see. What do we need to make this happen? First of all, we need to decide he's holding the yellow one, so this will get powered as... Oh. So that one only gets powered, of course, when we right click on it. So we right click, you see that powers the redstone block. And then what that does is /scoreboard. Yeah, we're gonna need a scoreboard. Scoreboard objectives, add whoops, we'll do picked up dummy, and so we'll do /execute at e whose type equals not a player. Oh wait, no. We need to execute at the player, so execute at a /execute at e whose type equals not a player, whose radius equals 1. That's right, I need to do random. Somebody suggested that I do C for count, but the problem with that is, what if there's 3 mobs in like a little circle and we want to pick one of them specifically up? If we pick up with C, it's just going to keep picking up the same one. But if we pick up with R, with a random one, then it has a chance of actually picking up the one that you want. So there's no way to be specific about it. Well, there is, but it's a lot more complicated. But yeah, C will just pick up the most recent one, I believe it is, or the oldest one, one of those. So for instance, let's say, let's just get a few things. Let's say that there is, oh crap, I forgot we can't drop things. Okay, we'll just bring a couple mobs here. Cow, chicken, wolf. So let's say that they are like this. Uh-oh, no, you stay away. You stay away from that sheep. You can't kill him, but still. Bad wolf. Let's get a sword. Okay. Let's say that there is a chicken and a cow. Hey. God dang, man. Okay, you guys, stop moving. Oh, crap. They're not gonna stop moving just because I clicked on it. This is very difficult. Okay, but you guys get the idea. If the most recent or the oldest one is gonna be the one that always gets picked up, you can't decide, no, not that one, I want this one. If you do C. So I'm going to do random. Type equals not a player whose radius equals 1. /scoreboard. Players set at E whose type equals not a player whose radius equals 0. Picked up 1. Okay. Oh, you know what? We need to add at E. Picked up 1. Okay, so that's going to be another toggle. So we'll need to use the redstone commit the clock above this one. Yeah, I guess that's all we really need for that. So if we come up here and we extend our clock, we can get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of these things. I need a command block though. Okay, so now we do scoreboard players set at E whose score picked up min equals 2 picked up 0. Okay, so that makes it a toggle, and then we need to /tp at E whose score picked up min equals 1 to at P. So we'll execute at E whose type equals not a player whose score picked up can't type picked up min equals 1 ... Okay, that means I think this will work. It's just gonna teleport at us for now, so let's just get a cow and boop. Oh, it's gonna do the sheep. It's not gonna get the... Oh, dude. Okay. So what that means is we're gonna have to do a specific mob. It has to be... But then we won't be able to get the boss if it's a specific mob. Scoreboard players set E whose score picked up min equals 2. Okay, that's not the right one. Execute at E's /scoreboard players. No. Objectives. Set display sidebar picked up. And I think that is the sheep. Because if I do it again, it didn't get set to what? Scoreboard execute at A. Execute at R whose type equals not a player, radius equals 1. Scoreboard players add at E whose type radius equals 0 picked up 1. Hey, his score is 2, guys. His score is 4 now, and it's not being set. Why is it not being set? Oh, is this... This might not be running. This might not be running at all. Yeah, now it seems like it's running. So, let's bring the sheep. And now the sheep is teleporting to us because his score is picked up 1. Yeah, that's not cool. That is not cool. How do we ignore the sheep? We're gonna need to... Let me see here. Execute at A. What if we do this? execute at A slash execute at E whose type, well, I guess we can just do execute at E whose type equals sheep, whose name equals magic sheep, then type equals not a player, whose radius equals 1, and radius minimum equals 1. I think that will work. Let's try this now. Okay, we got sheep. That didn't change anything, so let's go back here and see what happened. Let's see. Failed to execute at R, type equals not a player, whose radius min equals 1, radius equals 1. So maybe we need radius 2, radius min 1. Maybe. I hope this works. It worked. We have cow. Now we don't have cow. Oh, that worked. Okay, that worked. So let's get this. Let's get the command block going. And slash execute at A slash TP at E whose score picked up min equals 1. Whose radius equals 0. I think this will work now. So let's pull up our sheep. Now we have a dead cow. That was not what I was expecting to happen. Let's pick up this cow. Why is this? Okay, maybe what we can do is give it no AI while it has picked up. So slash scoreboard players set at E whose score picked up. Wait. Slash entity data at E whose score picked up min equals 1. Okay, following me here. And then we do no AI 1. Okay, done. And then we'll copy that and put that right there, and then we'll do no AI 0 if their score picked up equals 0. Okay, we add this there, and we get the cow again, and then we do that again. Now he's dead. What? Why is this happening to me? Okay, we're teleporting the entity who's picked up score min equals 1, whose radius equals 0, up by 2 blocks. He has no AI. Maybe we should also make him invulnerable. Invulnerable 1. Wait, no. 0 on this one. And invulnerable 1 here. Hey, pick you up. Pick you up. Okay, invulnerable. What's that tag? Slash entity data at E whose type equals cow. Do. Let's see here. It's B. Okay, so we go here, B, go here, B, and then we go here, click, he's on our heads, he's not invulnerable. What is going on? That's not how you spell entity. Entity data, okay, and entity data, okay. My daughter's awake now, so you might hear some noise around me, but whoa! My sheep died! What? My magic sheep died! How did my magic sheep die? Slash summon. Oh, because he had the score. Okay, since I fixed entity data, it changed. Okay, slash summon sheep who's, oh, that really sucks, dude. Right here. Custom name is magic sheep. That sheep has been with me for a long time. Invulnerable 1. No AI 1. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get a cow here. Hello cow, you are my new test subject. We're gonna pick you up. Hey, hey, hey. Maybe we should make the radius a little bit larger. Okay, we picked him up and now we can take him wherever we need to go. Let's say that we want to drop him off right here. So get off me, cow. Hey, cow, I said get off of me. Cow, get off of me. Okay. Okay, yeah, we need to make the radius higher. So let's see. Alright, is it up? No, it's down. Is it here? It's around. It was this one. Scoreboard magic sheep, scoreboard execute R radius min, radius equals let's do 4. I think 4 would be better. So now we got our sheep here. Get out of here. Hey. Sheep, change colors. Cow falls on ground. Sheep, why do you have scoreboard? Why do you have scoreboard, magic sheep? Ah, stupid sheep. Okay. I need to figure this out. But I will figure it out. Let's see. I need to find out how much time we have left, but I don't think we have very much time left. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish off the video. I need to recap everything. We need to fix magic sheep so that he can work wherever in the world. That might mean teleporting him to us constantly, just not in our head so we can't click on him, or teleporting him to the level selector guy, this guy right there. Now we got the picked up mobs pretty much working, except it's still catching the magic sheep as one of the mobs, even though I specifically said, I wish I can. Okay, I know type equals not a sheep. I know what we're gonna do. This type equals not a sheep, and then over here we get this guy. Let's just get rid of that and put a new one here. That's not what I want to do. I want to get a new one. Hi, thank you. Slash scoreboard players set at a picked up 0. Oh, but then that means we might waste one. Execute at R, whose type equals not a sheep, radius and scoreboard players add at A, whose type equals not a player, radius 0, picked up 1. Okay, so I think this will work. Oh, we don't have magic sheep again. Summon magic sheep, get your butt over there. Okay, magic sheep, where's our cow at? Magic sheep, this is cow. Cow, magic sheep. You two meet. Oh, my score was set to 0. Lovely, lovely. There we go. Lovely, it's still catching me as one of the people. It's randomly choosing me basically every single time. Oh my gosh. Cow. This needs to be fixed. This needs to be fixed. How do I can't. Here's one thing that I want. Here's something that I want inside Minecraft now, please. This is something that Dinnerbone, freaking Jeb, freaking Sarge, I don't care who. I want this. Type equals not a sheep. Type equals not a player. So that way, it's everything but these two. And then I want to be able to add as many of these as I want. I don't care if I add all hundreds of thousands of entities that might be possible in this damn game. I don't want to limit this to just sheep. Because what if I don't want to get sheep or players, but I want to get everything else? Huh? What do I do then? Scoreboard add at E whose type equals not a player, radius equals 0. Picked up 1. Radius equals 0. Okay, so that... Okay. You know what? I think I know how to do this now. I think I might know. / execute. Let's yeah, okay. So we need to execute this. Copy. No, wait, no. Hold on. We need to execute from the entity whose type equals magic sheep, and then execute from the player / execute at A whose radius equals, I don't know, 5. So that's if we are 5 blocks away from the sheep, then it will execute this command at R whose type equals not sheep, whose radius min equals 4. There you go, 4. No, that doesn't work. That still won't work. That's basically the same exact thing. Nothing happened. Jeez. If you guys know how to make this work, let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna go try not to shoot myself. Oh, but seriously, this is really stressful. I thought that this was gonna be a simple little mechanic, but it's turning out to be a little bit tougher than I was anticipating. Yeah. Today's just a whole mess of an episode. Luckily, this is the episode that goes in the middle of the week. We don't have a book. We don't have any working maps. Our magic sheep broke. We can't seem to get a working pickup mob system. I'm sorry. I have failed you. Bye-bye.